Woody checking them and check it out, man. Because Chris Rock wife, okay, she says she wants up to half of his $70 million fortune. And now maybe she deserves it because that in itself is funny as fuck. I mean, I'm almost over here rolling on the ground laughing. Now, here's the thing, because you possibly want 35 million of what? And now let me be respectful because that is the mother of his children, and also they were married for 20 years, which is kind of funny because Chris Rock, I'm a big fan of Chris Rock, okay? He had a joke, and the joke was, I believe he said in one of the stand-ups, I can't remember which one, but he said it was something to the effect of, marriage is so hard. It's kind of like the hardest thing on earth. It's like, to sum it up, marriage is so tough that Nelson Mandela was in jail for 27 years. That's endurance. But 6 months after he got out in the free world and back with his wife, he says, fuck this, I'm getting divorced, okay? So apparently, at least in his opinion, marriage is a tough thing. Now, Chris Rock himself is going through a divorce, which is kind of interesting, as I said, because they've been together for 20 years. Now, the matter at hand, of course, it always comes down to, what about the money, okay? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What about, we want prenup, we want prenup. Apparently, there was a prenup, okay, but it kind of expired. I didn't even know prenups could get expired, but it did. Now, she wants up to half, okay, and half of 70 million would be 35. Now, she's not exactly saying, let me get 35 million. She's just saying, listen, if it takes 35 million for all my needs to be met, give me that 35. Now, what are her demands or needs? She's saying she's used to a particular lifestyle and she does not want to give up anything. She needs to have the same type of standard of living, house, the same hobbies, vacations, same cars, the same luxuries. Okay, on top of that, she's also kind of trying to get custody of the kids because there's 2 kids involved, okay? And now, listen, man, this is my opinion, okay? Because I didn't want to get too disrespectful talking about his wife of 2 years, but still, this whole I deserve or women deserve half is bullshit, okay? Check it out. You deserve a portion, okay? But half is a little bit excessive. 20 years, yeah, you've been in the struggle too, okay? You've been really down for the cause, and I'm not saying just kick you out high and dry, but you deserve a portion. But I don't know about a half, okay? I mean, there should be, to me, somewhat of a cap, okay? Maybe a percentage, right? Maybe a hard cap of, I don't know, let's say 100 or 200,000, right? I mean, maybe even something like an allowance. But just to get half is just kind of ridiculous to me. I can't get down with that. I know a lot of people or a lot of women, they love that shit because this is the thing about feminism, right? Feminism is all cool when it's like, yo, hey, listen, women are getting the short end of the stick. We got to make sure they catch up and everything got to be equal. But in cases where we see, like, for example, this, and I'm not saying men don't do it because men will do it and do it. But we see most times as women, they're coming at people for half for child support. And it's always kind of just skewed to just favor the female. And of course, feminists just conveniently ignore it like, oh, what's the problem? Oh, are you a misogynist? But to me, it's a little bit bullshit, okay? The person with the talent, the person who's really bringing in the bucks, you should not get half like it's 50-50. As I said, at least it should be something favoring the person who actually made it, okay? Now, as I said, don't kick her out high and dry. Give her a little bit of something. Me, I prefer a cap, but 35 million, come on, man, that's a lot, bro. Maybe 1 or 2. 1 or 2, she should be cool, okay? I don't know what lifestyle she could be living that 1 or 2 can't maintain it, but 35 is a hell of a lot money to me. So get in the comment box, what do you guys think about this, man? I'm rocking with Chris Rock, that's my guy. Look up to him as a comedian, and he is definitely a genius, but he was probably not a genius for this movie. Well, maybe he was because he had some kids. But you guys get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like. Definitely subscribe. It's Woody Akademiks. Follow me on Instagram. I'm out.